everybody, William here. So like my title said, I have about an 8-9 minute drive home here. Just got back to the office, picking up Sarah's car, and now I'm going to take advantage of my little thingy and drive home and talk to you guys. So last night I was at AMP Studios, and we were talking about ultimate growth mindset, or ultimate growth formula. David, I know I'm screwing it up, but I'm sorry. And one of the cool things that David was talking about is, first, humble brag. Here it is, humble brag. Today yesterday we put 2 properties on the market. They both have multiple offers. We'll sell them tomorrow. We had 1, 2, 3 purchase agreements accepted and 2 or 3 purchase agreements submitted. So we're looking like at, a 7, 8, 9, 10 transaction weekend. So go team. Woo! But here it is. Ultimate growth mindset. And I'm screwing this up a little bit. So there's 3 pillars to business according to what David was talking about. And it's being known, being trusted, and being profitable. It doesn't matter if you're in business if nobody knows you're in business. So I think being known is pretty self-evident. You need to get out there. You need to go where your clients are. That means if you're selling, let's just say if you're selling, let's call it pool equipment, you better be going to the pool places. If you're selling sweatpants or workout clothes, you should be going to the gym because those are where your clients are. So be known in who you are and what you do. Another one is be trusted. That's pretty self-evident. If you're going to say something, do it. It better be honest and truthful. And then the last one, be profitable. Actually be unapologetically profitable and know what your profit is. Now, you guys, being in business and being an entrepreneur, it's a faux pas to some people to talk about what you make and what your profitability is. Now, if you walk into a room and say, I make $17 million, yeah, you're a dickhead. Nobody cares. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. But if you're an entrepreneur, you should really know what your profitability is and unapologetically know what your profitability is. If you sell Who's-Its and What's-Its and you make 10 cents on every Who's-It and you make 20 cents on every What's-It, well, you should know that, and you should be focusing on selling your What's-Its unless your Who's-Its are a lot easier to sell. I know it sounds ridiculous, but think about it. Now, here's something that really kind of struck me. Now, as somebody who's in sales, this is to anybody who's in sales. Think about this. Most salespeople are small game hunters. That means they're looking for rabbits. They're looking for squirrels. Now, imagine your sales guy is Elmer Fudd. I'm hunting for rabbit. All right, well, you're out hunting for rabbits. Boom, you get one. You can feed yourself for a day. Good for you. But now what do you have to do the very, very next day? You have to go back out and start looking for rabbits again because you're a small game hunter. What you're doing is reactive. You're hungry, you're going out there, and you're looking for the next meal. You're looking for the next sale. The big game hunters, they still got to eat, but what they're going to do is they're going to take the time. And imagine this. Now, if you have to hunt for rabbits every day, what if you planted a garden? You planted a garden in the front of your house, your cave, whatever the hell wherever you live. Now that garden, what happens? The rabbits are going to come to you. Yes, it's a metaphor. Think about it. If you are known and trusted in the industry you want to be in, you do the hard work, that's planting your garden. That means the rabbits are going to come to you. The business will come to you. It's a lot of hard work to maintain a garden. Ask anybody who's ever done a garden at a high level. You want those cucumbers, you got to be out there weeding. You got to be out there cultivating. You got to make sure the soil conditions are right. So plant a garden, the rabbits are going to come to you. So now all you got to do is step out your front door. There are the rabbits. Keep tending the garden so more rabbits keep coming. But what that affords you to do, instead of out there looking for rabbits for hours and hours and hours, now you get to go out there and start looking for that big game. You get to start looking for the big sales. You get to start elevating what you're doing to feed your business, to feed yourself. And that really struck a chord with me. We do well. We're we love real estate and we're extremely pleased to be in it, but you can never lose track that you have to plant the garden. You have to take care of that garden. You're being trusted and being known in order to attract the sales and continue to grow. So I just when David was talking about that last night, hey Marcus, how you doing, sir? When David was talking about it last night, that was a real eye opener for me. I mean, I understand that you have to always be prospecting, and that's hunting. But if you do the right things and you're systematic and you're highly systematic and automated in certain areas, it's going to make it a lot easier for you to reach those goals. And then once you've reached those goals, you can set your eyes on even bigger goals. So I know it's a kind of a different rant for me. It's not what I normally do, like, oh, look at me, I'm in a bathtub. But yeah, that's it. That's what I got. Be trusted, be known, be profitable. Without those three things, and yes, you can say, well, there's more, there's this, there's that. True. Without being trusted, known, and profitable, you don't have a business. And all three of them, because it just doesn't happen. So that's all I got. I'm almost done talking because I'm about to get off on my exit here to go home. So if you got something to add on that, please do, because I love this type of stuff. I love mindset growth, and I like thinking differently, or at least hearing somebody else say something which they've already thought of. They're the innovators. Other people have already innovated this stuff. I'm just regurgitating it and processing it and trying to help get it out there. I'm not some genius coming up with it, but it is really, really good information. So if I'm a fan of Rachel Hollis, Gary Vee, I love those type of people. Tony Robbins, I'm just starting to get into. He's not really my jam. I don't know. Maybe he's physically intimidating. I don't know. It's not my thing. But who do you like? Who do you listen to? Who do you regurgitate? Who is your mentor and they don't even know you exist? Like Gary Vee has no idea I exist, but I listen to his books. I listen to his videos. I watch his videos too, I guess. And I'm really getting into what David's saying. David's local, by the way. David's a local entrepreneur here who's extremely smart. They put him and Jared put on these classes. And if you're local and you're an entrepreneur of any sorts at all, you should absolutely come to these events. They do them monthly. It's at Amp Ideology Studios. I might be saying that wrong. It's over there off of 6900 Shady Oak Road in Eden Prairie. But yeah, it's great. So there it is, guys and gals. You can chase the rabbits, or you can tend the garden, and then the rabbits come to you and go look for the big game. One more thing. No, I'm gonna save that for a different rant. I'm gonna tell you about the Buffalo story. Take the Stairs. That's Brian Kurzweil gave me that book and told me about that book, and I bought it, and I've seen his talk on YouTube. Be the Buffalo TED Talk. You'll really like it. And if you listen to our podcast, you've heard me talk about that before too. All right, now I am almost home. Thanks for hanging out with me, and we'll talk to everybody later. All right, deuces.